It's wonderful to see you too. And you brought a friend.
Yes, Dr. Lisa Maturo, who is wonderful. She has been instrumental with me in my health, and she's excellent.
And why the medical professionals are so important, because for years and years you tried to get help and nobody could diagnose you.
I went time and time again, and no one could figure it out. I would gain weight, I would lose weight. I felt just sick, an overall feeling of being unwell. And I mean, I was even diagnosed with diabetes. I mean, I had everything. So finally, when I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, at least it was kind of a gateway to, getting, in touch to what I needed to get, like nature, thyroid, and whatever I wanted to, do as far as medication and take a different route. So,
I look at your fantastic career, and I can't imagine what the pressures were like in Hollywood while you're battling thyroid disease and weight gain and weight loss. Doing this, basically, right?
It was really, really difficult. And no one feels sorry for you.
I bet in Hollywood, right?
They're not, saying, oh, she's on the #1 show in the world and she has to battle being skinny or fat or whatever. And no one really knew how I felt. And I really explained that to you, just sort of my battle. And getting on track with hormones and all of that are so important for people. I don't think people realize the hormonal imbalance, especially as we get older.
Yeah, no kidding.
So it's really, really important that women, get in touch with that as well as their thyroid.
On that very note, Dr. Maturo, let's talk about some of the symptoms, because there's no doubt there are women out there that are experiencing similar symptoms, and doctors can't figure out what's going on. How do you know? How do you pinpoint that it's your thyroid?
Well, the difficult part is that it can mimic so many different diseases, and how many people just feel fatigued and depressed and gain weight and maybe go to their doctors and just get brushed off because it's such a common set of symptoms, but those are the symptoms that can look like hypothyroidism.
Yeah.
So I would say for anyone who has those symptoms and they know they don't feel well, they know something isn't right, I would make sure they dig deeper and ask for the right tests. Go see your doctor. If your doctor's not helping you as much as you think you need, then get a second opinion. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid to do that.
I always say fire them.
Yeah.
Just fire them.
Yeah, fight for your right, for good treatment. It's really important, and I think that's a big problem nowadays with thyroid treatment is that there are a lot of patients out there that are undertreated. So they get diagnosed, but then they don't get treated well.